Mrs. Morgan, now, do you have Mexicans in your family? Because this dip is muy authentico.
Well, I don't think so, but thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Oh, it's delicious. It's muy caliente, which is Mexican for tasty sauce on a chip.
Tell us how you lost it.
Charlie.
So inappropriate.
What? Everyone's thinking it.
It's all right, Mrs. Morgan. I'm used to it. Would you like to touch it, Charlie?
It's cold.
I was walking in Riverside Park, and I saw a little boy riding his bike. Little retard boy. Oh, he was having the time of his life. Not a care in the world. He was just enjoying the hell out of it. When all of a sudden, he takes a hard right, and he rides right into the river. Well, without hesitation, I jumped right in, and I started to swim towards him. I was on the swim team.
Oh, yeah, you had all those records. Remember you had all the medals? And
That's right, Mr. Morgan. I had 11 first-place medals. You remember that, don't you, Robbie?
Why would I remember that?
I thought everybody remembered that. Anyway, I don't think this retard boy realized what was happening. He just kept pedaling his little heart out, his big fat head bobbling back and forth. So I eventually got out to him, and I grabbed the back of his seat, and I said, "Hey, you're riding your bike in the river." And Jesus loved that little son of a bitch. He just kept pedaling. Oh, you know, he had so much strength. It was hard to keep a hold of him. I don't know if you guys know anything about retard strength, but they have the strength of like 35 horses. It was hard to keep a hold of him. Next thing I know, my arm slips off the seat, gets caught up in the bike chain, and with all that retard strength, he ripped the fucker right off. Sorry for the French, Mrs. Morgan.
Not a problem.
So I took my good hand, and I punched him upside his bobbly head, and I knocked him out cold. And at that moment, I had a choice. I could save that bike that had my arm wrapped up in a chain, or I could save that boy. Needless to say, I saved that retard boy. And then I gave it everything I had, and my legs became like two jet boats, and I dragged that boy ashore with my good arm. Saved his life.
That's an amazing story. I wish I had a story like that. You'd be the kid on the bike. Shut up. You're just jealous. Why would I be jealous, man? I have 2 arms.
Robbie, it is our Thanksgiving guest.
That story's crap, Mom.
Well, Robbie, I have the newspaper clippings at my office, so you can ask your sister.
Yeah, we do.
I don't care, man.
well, the guy's a hero.
Yeah, Robbie. How many kids have you saved?
Turkey's done.